Audio Jungle.
Hello, this is CMGH News Center. We are streaming live on cmonline.com.gh. Today on our top stories, ensure that challenges in Mali are not exported to Ghana, says President Akufo-Addo. On our business, cocoa price to go up in October, says CEO of Cocoa Board. On our international front, President Trump cancels automatic citizenship for children of non-citizens born in USA. On our sports, this is not what I campaigned for, says Dango Kuyabua to Normalization Committee. Finally, on entertainment, news on why Kemino Amano left EIB network. Now the news in detail. President Akufo-Addo on Monday called on the Songhai community in Ghana to ensure that challenges in Mali and the Sahelian region are not expected in the country. He said that the links that the community had established over a long period of stay in the country should be leveraged in helping Ghana ward off the shift of emerging issues in Mali to Ghana. President Akufo-Addo addressed a delegation from Songhai community in Ghana, led by 8th Paramount Chief Amadou Fattah Al-Hassan II, when they called on him at the Jubilee House in Accra. The president was happy to learn that the initiatives of his government in the area of education, industry, agriculture had found favor with the Songhai community. On our second story, acting CEO of Public Procurement Authority, Mr. Frank Mante, has advised the leadership of regional coordinating councils and metropolitan, municipal and district assemblies to employ only competent procurement officers to eliminate procurement malpractices. He said international donors insisted on a strict enforcement of the law, stressing that the World Bank would not allow a project to be executed if there were no competent procurement officers in the institution to execute the project. On our world of business, the Ghana Cocoa Board has given hint of an unprecedented price increase in cocoa beans in the first week of October this year. The CEO of Cocoa Board, Mr. Joseph Boahen Edu, gave a hint during a tour of 3 cocoa-growing communities in the eastern region of Ghana last week, Thursday, but was silent on how much increment farmers should expect. Mr. Edu was accompanied by his tour by some directors of Cocoa Board. They toured Pramkesi in the Ekwabri municipality, Kokobi in the Akim Suedo district, and Eswosu in the West Akim municipality. They interacted with farmers as part of the effort by Cocoa Board to follow up on its productivity enhancement programs. Still on business, the Bank of Ghana report on banking fraud in the country has revealed that there is a growing number of employees of banks either stealing from customers or employees. The report prepared by the Financial Stability Department of the Bank of Ghana stated in 2008 more than 2,170 cases of fraud were reported out, which 1,239 cases were committed by bank staffs in the form of suppressing cash from customers. On an international front, the Trump administration is making it more difficult for the children of some U.S. service members and U.S. government employees living abroad automatically become U.S. citizens, according to a policy alert released on Wednesday by U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services. The rule appears to primarily affect the children of naturalized U.S. citizens serving in the armed forces who have not lived in the U.S. for a required period of time. A relatively small number of estimated to be approximately 100 annually, according to a Defense Department official. Still on international front, a military court in Burkina Faso on Monday convicted and jailed 2 generals on charges of masterminding a coup in the fragile Sahel state. General Gilbert, convicted on charges of murder and harming state security and handed a 20-year prison term, while General Jibril, accused of treason, was ordered jail for 10 years. The coup, carried out by troops loyal to outside President Blaise Compaoré, was thwarted by public protest, by the cost of 14 lives and nearly 300 wounded. The 2 generals were the leading figures in a 19-man trial of 84 people accused of the attempted overthrow of Burkina Faso's traditional government. On our world of sports, after 11 months in pocketing 11,000 as a monthly salaries within the same period, it has now dawned on Danko Kuyabua that the Kofi Annan-led Normalization Committee has nothing good to offer Ghana football. Danko Kuyabua on Friday, August 30th, notified the committee of his decision to withdraw his service as spokesperson of the organization with just few weeks left for the committee to complete works. Then who, according to speculations, was forced on the committee by the government, enjoyed a thorough time as the mouthpiece of the organization, as he was most of the time left in the dark over key decisions made by the committee. Still on sports, the Ghana coach James Kwesi Appiah wants the West African nation to keep faith with local coaches amid calls for his dismissal from duty. Following Ghana's disappointing show at the recent AFCON, there have been heavy calls for his sacking. He stated that now that we are fighting for is to make sure the government does not go back to the issue of bringing a white man again, but we should show our competence that when given the chance we can do it. He added that there should be a plan on what we want for the next 5 years as Ghanaians. We need to plan our national team on what we want to achieve for the next 5 years. Appiah is on second stint in charge of the Black Stars, having first led team between 2012 and 2014. He assumed his post for his present role in 2017 following the departure of Israeli trainee Avram Grant. That will be all for sports. Entertainment is next.
Hello and welcome to News in 10. My name is Ben Sabin. Coming up is entertainment updates. The first on our list. First Vice President of the Musician Union of Ghana, Musica, Mr. Simons, has been appointed as the acting president by the Union of National Executive Council, NCE. His appointment formed at the meeting on Friday, 30th August, and he is expected to lead the body until the national executive election takes place, with Reverend Dr. Thomas Yawson also an acting vice president for the meantime. News about the broadcast journalist with EIB Network, Kemini Amano, came as a surprise to many, especially after an earlier attempt 2 years ago that was scheduled by Chief Executive Officer of the EIB Network named Nathan Kwabena Adisi Elias Bolare. Close sources revealed to this portal that jogging from work and schooling may affect her physically and emotionally, comparing to the activities she does in school and in the house. She therefore prefers staying in the house and then taking care of her children. That's all for the entertainment news. My name is Benis. Over to you, Lady Akwa.
Thank you, Benis, for that entertainment story. That will be all for the CMGH News in 10 News in 10. Let's take a look at the recap of the stories. Ensure that challenges in Mali are not exported to Ghana, says President Akufo-Addo. On a word of business, cocoa price to go up in October, says the CEO of Cocoa Board. On international front, President Trump cancels automatic citizenship for children of non-citizen born in U.S. On our word of sports, this is not what I campaigned for, says Dan Kwesi Mobilization Committee. On entertainment, news on why Kemini Amano left EIB Network. That will be all for CMGH News in 10. We are live on cmonline.com.gh. You can find more stories on our website, cmonline.com.gh. My name is Lida. Enjoy the rest of our programs.